Thanks. Rhett? Rhett? But
Say hello to the Grinder Triple X. Brew's coffee so strong, it almost feels wrong.
there's something I really want to ask you about. Do you ever get
Well, there's something I need to tell you about. This baby makes every kind of coffee drink there is.
every kind of coffee drink?
Every kind of coffee drink.
There's a latte, and of course a cappuccino, an Americano, and a mocha frappuccino. Let us not forget, the cafe macchiato, and I would be remiss to miss the creamy affogato. Cup of cortado is sipping at the chino, follow it up with some sweet espresso. How about a flat white, or a short black substitute soy if you'd like that. An espresso romano, or a ristretto, vanilla pinocchio, or caramel geppetto, vibrato, staccato, potato, potato. You've won the lotto, a gelato robato. Pour some coffee on me. Well, not on me, but in me, and in my mouth preferably. I only want to drink it. Pour some coffee on me. In fact, here's a cup you can pour it in, because the pour it on me thing is just an expression. Let me pour you a fresh Topio over a chili Rieno portfolio. Or you might prefer a pistachio, mustachio, cardio scenario on your patio. If you're in the mood for a mochaccino, I suggest you go for a Filipino casino. I'm gonna add a maraschino jalapeno to this hot Latino Tarantino. Pour some coffee on me. I still think you haven't heard me. If you actually pour it on me, then it's gonna burn me. Pour some coffee on me. Just put the coffee away, please. Put it away. Seriously, I am no longer in the mood.
Yeah. I don't like coffee.
But you like the smell.
Well, I love the smell. Who doesn't love the smell?
Right, the smell is 80% of taste, and if you round up, you're gonna enjoy this coffee maker just as much as me. Probably more, because smelling is easier than tasting. But you know what? I'm only gonna make you pay a third, just like Glenn.
Who's Glenn?
Glenn, our third roommate. Yeah, that was probably Glenn. He really likes hot showers.
What?
He also likes to take out the trash, and he's big into toast.
Well, when were you planning on telling me about this guy?
Well, I was gonna wait for it to come up naturally, and whoop-de-doo, here we are.
How long's he been here?
He was here when I moved in, so at least 9 years.
9 years? Well, who is this guy? What's he like?
You know, I don't think we've ever actually spoken, but he's never complained about that.
You've lived with a guy for almost a decade and you don't know anything about him? That's pretty self-absorbed.
It's called boundaries. See? This is a boundary.
Well, I think we should knock on this boundary so I can meet who the crap I'm living with. Glenn?
His name might not be Glenn.
Why do you call him Glenn?
He seems like a Glenn.
But you've never talked to him.
He has a Glennish presence.
But his name could be anything?
Right.
Raheem?
What are the chances it's Raheem?
Dagmar? I think we should just go in there.
What did I say about boundaries, Link? It is Link, right?
He's not responding. He could be choking on something. He had toast for breakfast, and toast is really dry. Dagmar's choking on toast!
Okay, so he exited out the window. Nothing out of the ordinary in here.
Are you serious? Look at this place, dude. There's jars of bugs everywhere.
Yeah, he collects larvae. He's got a hobby. Shows character.
He's digging a well in his bedroom.
You don't know that. Maybe he's filling in a well. Why do you always jump to the worst possible conclusions?
Then explain this letter he wrote.
I have Timmy. If all goes according to plan, I'll return him to you safely. Seems like he's got this under control. I think Timmy's gonna be fine.
I'm calling the cops. How could you not be freaked out by this?
Oh, I'll tell you what freaks me out. I saw this documentary about how much CO2 is released by sparkling water. It's enough to fill 10 balloons.
Hello? I think my roommate's a serial killer. Yes, I can hold. Sí, I can hold in Spanish.
Looks like he's heading to a store called Wartime Fun Time.
Oh, hi, yes. A serial killer. There's a 2-week waiting list for serial killer reports. Thanks. Bye.
Okay, so now can we get back to how much you owe me for the coffee maker?
No, we gotta save Timmy. We gotta tail this guy to Wartime Fun Time. What's he look like? You don't know what he looks like, do you?
He's a private guy. I like to respect a private guy's privacy. But we can just check the tapes on my surveillance system.
You also have a surveillance system you haven't told me about?
It's nothing that should concern you. Cam 1 is for my food reviews. I like to keep a visual record. Plus, I'm a beautiful chewer, don't you think? Cam 2 is pointed directly at Cam 1 because Cam 1 was very expensive.
Redundancy.
Cam 3 is pointed directly at Cam 2 for the same reason that Cam 2 is pointed directly at Cam 1.
Redundancy.
I prefer double redundancy.
And what's Cam 4?
Oh. That's a motion sensitive one I keep pointed at the top bunk.
You watch me sleep?
Only if you're moving or if the fan is on.
Huh? What was that? That was him. Back it up.
Man, look at that form. I'm almost jealous of that taco.
And pause it. Zoom in and print that.
So it's an Army surplus store.
Thank you for your service.
And a clown surplus store?
Thank you for your service.
Can I help you, Nancy's?
Actually, my name's Link, and this is Rhett. Thank you for your service.
All the thank yous in the world aren't gonna bring my retina back. Well, hello there, patrons! Hey, what do you nose? A 2-for-1 special on noses, and you knows you want one. Stop it, you freak. You're scaring the customers. I don't know why I ever opened a store with you. Well, sure, you'll remember, because of the unexpectedly large crossover between End of Times preppers and slapstick comedy aficionados. Oh, that's right. I remember I was gonna take one of these noses and shove it right up your easy, partner. Well, okay, boys. What can I do you for? Is it either of your birthdays?
No, we're actually just looking for our roommate.
Yeah, and we don't know what he looks like, but we do have this picture at the back of his head.
Let me see it.
You sure you don't want to show it to him?
That clown? Well, at least I can see. I lost my eye fighting for your freedom. Actually, you lost in a weed whacker incident. Shut up, I'll kill you right now. I don't care anymore. I don't care. All right, easy, fella. All right, boys, let me have a look-see. Sure, I saw the back of this head leave the store a couple of seconds ago with a squirting bow tie.
That sounds harmless.
And a special order of child-sized body bags.
Well, that sounds not harmless.
But he just left?
10-4.
Thank you.
That's Glenn's van.
You mean the murdery one with the license plate that says Loves Hell?
This is not over. You got it? Yeah. Easy. Look at that clown strength. Ah, that's right. Drop it. Oh. Maybe I could make us a sandwich. I could eat.
Okay, you pulled into that restaurant. He's got to be inside.
He literally loves hell.
No, I think it means love is hell, like loves hell. He's heartbroken.
Heartbroken over all the kids he's kidnapped and killed.
Glenn could be anybody in here.
But not us.
That does narrow it down.
What can I get for you guys?
Oh, we really don't have a lot of time, so...
I'll take 2 of the Cornish hens, the side of flapjacks, the lo mein, the potatoes au gratin, and throw in a fruit cup, but no melon. I don't want to see one honey-do, because honey I honey don't do honey-do.
So the special. Got it. And for you?
I'll just take the crackers.
For your meal.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 47.
You gonna finish that cracker?
Can we please look for our serial killer roommate now?
It's probably the guy over there with the wartime fun time bag.
Here you go, Hans.
Oh, you can just split that down the middle.
Split it down the middle. I just had a packet of crackers.
It's easier this way.
Well, it might be easier to put your pants on one leg at a time, but I don't do it because it's not fair to the other leg.
You jump into your pants?
You don't?
Guys, what do you want me to do?
If you could just itemize it, that'd be great.
We don't do that.
You don't do that.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Well, I'd like to speak with the manager.
You don't want to do that.
I don't?
Well, you did.
Then I do.
Follow me?
You should have ordered as much food as me and it would have evened things out.
Well, all I'm saying is that you ate enough food for a family of 5.
Yeah?
And their pet.
Well, you could have done the same thing.
Yeah, but then I would have crashed within the hour.
Sir, I just wanted my steak well done. I didn't know it was an issue. I have nothing against medium or even medium rare. It's just
Now you're just gonna get in line and wait your turn.
I prefer well done. It tastes better to me that way, but please, sir. It's just I like the texture, like the char, the taste. It's just a preference.
I just wanted it well done.
I refuse to serve a steak beyond 135 degrees. Now, little man, you're gonna know what it feels like to be well done.
No, please don't. Please don't. No, please
Smart move. Calling for help.
Oh, no. I'm on Yelp. I gotta let the people know what kind of operation they got going on here. Plus, I took a sweet pick of my crackers.
This place is only 2.5 stars? I would have never set foot in here if I knew that.
State your request.
Yeah, she had a hair in her latte.
Oh no, a hair in your latte?
Yeah, it touched my lip.
Was it curly?
Yep.
Ew, a curly one. You know what that means. Scalp him.
Why would you do that?
We'll put that in my review. You should leave one, too.
I don't post on Yelp.
But do you read the reviews?
Of course.
You take, but you don't give. You're so selfish.
Okay, well, if it makes you feel better, I'll help you on this one. What are you thinking?
My ice water was too cold. Plus, people in cages may die here. 1 star.
My hens were magnificent. Put that.
Okay, 2 stars.
Silence, worms! State your request.
Well, I just wanted to pay for what I ate, and he wanted to split the bill right down the middle. But it's not a big deal. I'll just pay half, no problem.
No problem, huh? He said it's no problem. So what'd you have?
Well, I had the ice water and the crackers.
Oh, number 47. And you?
The special.
Ah, yes. The hens are magnificent. Does that seem fair? Does that seem fair to you? No, I don't think so. It seems to me that you should only have to pay for what you ate. And it seems incredibly selfish that your tall, fur-clad friend here wants to split the bill down the middle.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What'd you say?
Well, I was just saying that's also what I thought.
You're damn right that's what you thought. So what do you say we split him down the middle right now?
You're gonna start there?
Well, no, don't do it. Listen, I'll pay for the whole thing.
Glenn? You know Glenn?
I told you his name was Glenn.
Yeah, he's our roommate.
I would never inconvenience a friend of Glenn's.
Well, he's not exactly a friend.
Oh, Glenn is a great friend of ours. He's like a brother to both of us.
Oh, Glenn is a man of tremendous power. Please tell him this was a big misunderstanding. My regards to everyone at the sanctuary. Release him immediately!
Thank you, and I'm gonna change that review to 3 stars.
Appreciate that.
Hurry up! We gotta get as far away from Glenn as possible.
Well, where am I supposed to sit?
Oh, no, what I mean is you should hurry up and start running to get a head start because I'm gonna be driving this motorcycle very fast.
Well, afternoon, gentlemen. Here's your meal, Brett.
Oh, thanks. I had a light lunch.
Hey, you gotta move this thing. Our 3rd roommate is a serial killer, and we gotta get out of town.
Wait, Glenn is a serial killer?
Yeah.
Look, well, I can get you wherever you need to go in 5 to 7 business days. I can also give you tracking information so you know when you get there. Hopping back.
Well, now I gotta untie this whole thing.
Leave it! I can't believe you were just gonna leave me there to die.
I was not. I was gonna send help the moment I got to safety.
I don't believe you.
I had a multi-pronged plan you didn't even know about.
And how can you eat at a time like this? And is that meat supposed to be gray?
I don't know. Once a week I get an experimental meal. I'm not allowed to know what it is until I'm finished eating it. That way my tasting notes won't be influenced by any food prejudices.
You can be racist towards food?
Listen, there are food stereotypes for a reason. I mean, come on. Glazed Danish?
I don't get it.
And you're part of the problem.
Okay, guys, I got one last delivery. This will just take a second.
So long as you get us to safety.
There's no safer place than the sanctuary.
The sanctuary? That's the last place we want to go.
Dylan's walking right into the serial killer's lair. We gotta stop him.
Listen, I love Dylan like a guy who delivers me mail, but hard pass.
You don't care about anybody but yourself, do you?
Sometimes caring about people gets you hurt.
Well, maybe sometimes it's worth it to get hurt.
In this case, getting hurt can mean getting chopped to bits by a psycho killer.
Well, this isn't the best example, but I'm still going up there with or without you because I care about people.
Well, I'm not going in unarmed. What are you gonna do with a pool noodle?
What are you gonna do with a purse? What if we're too late? What if Dylan's already dead?
Then we should probably turn back.
Or what if he's not dead?
Well, he'll probably be dead by the time we get there, and we should still turn back.
Stop, Glenn! We know what you're up to!
Actually, we don't. This is all pretty disorienting.
What? What are you doing down here? You've never been to the sanctuary before?
Is this Link? I have been dying to meet you. I've heard you are a fellow toast lover.
I also like crackers.
Okay, I like crackers.
He thinks you're a serial killer.
What?
Of children.
What? A serial killer? That is insane!
I'm a turtle whisperer. I use unorthodox methods like sad clowning to bring traumatized turtles out of their shells.
Makes sense.
What? Just watch this.
I'm sad. Are you sad, Timmy? Come on out, Timmy. Come out, Timmy. Come out, Timmy.
You did it! Oh, Timmy, I missed you.
Godspeed, child.
I'm gifted.
Well, how do you explain the creepy well you dug in your bedroom?
It's for the tiny little creatures that need extra special attention.
Well, what are you putting in the body bag?
That's for turtle role play therapy to help draw them out of their shells.
Why are they child size?
Well, half the size, half the price.
Your license plate literally says loves hell.
Loves hell?
Yeah.
Loves shell.
Well, that still doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Well, why are you writing messages with letters cut out from magazines?
My printer broke and my pen went dry.
I guess that checks out.
And this is your full-time job?
When I was an itty-bitty child, I had a hard time coming out of my shell, too. And then one day, a clown drove by in a van and offered me some candy. I was scared. I was alone. I was closed off from the world, but Mr. Giggles took a chance on me. And from that day on, I decided to pay it forward.
With turtles.
With turtles!
You know what? I'm gonna pay it forward. I'm gonna do something that I've never done before, something completely selfless. I'm going to share my professional sandwich with all of you. Come on, everybody. Even you, Timmy.
Oh, no.
Brett!
Wow. You have got to tell me what's in that sandwich. It is delicious.
Well, thankfully for all of us, that information is contained on this card right here.
Oh, perfect.
Well, you're gonna laugh.
What? What is it? I don't think I can do this justice.
Oh, come on.
This is getting silly.
Why don't you read it?
It's turtle?
What?
He's never coming out of there, is he?
Nope. Looks like you're gonna need to pay for 2/3 of the coffee maker.
Sounds fair.